everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is it. This is my new camera. Do I look beautiful? Do I look younger? Aw. And he didn't want to be on film today. He said, not particularly. Guess what? I went to two DollarTrees. Walmarts? I went to one in Washington, Missouri, because we had to go up to the Target, because last night I watched Sarah Jane from Chic on the Cheap's Target haul and said, well, my plans for Thursday have changed because now I have to go to Target. Thank you. I love her though. So while we were there, there is a Five Below, which if you stay tuned, you'll see that. There is a Dollar Tree, Joann's, Marshall's, Kohl's. There's a bunch of shopping there. But we just went to the Dollar Tree, Five Below, Target. And then on the way home, I'm trying to find a crafter's corner. So I'm checking all the Dollar Trees. I ran into the store in Cuba. They didn't have the crafter's corner, but they did have some stuff I didn't see before, so I grabbed it. So I will start with the Washington, Missouri one first. I have these. This is a repurchase, baby. Could you just grab those? I don't need to show all three of them. I bought these because if you watched the TJ Maxx haul, then you know I bought two bottles from TJ Maxx and one from Walmart of flavored syrup, and I want to put them on the autumn coffee bar. So I picked up 3 new bottles. I had one and we used it for a sand project. So I picked up three new ones, and it'll be great because I have the chalkboard labels on there, and I'll just stick the chalkboard labels on there, and I can change whatever syrup is in there. But I really love these bottles, and I love that uniform feel that they'll give by all being the same. Let me see if I get you. Okay, this is from Cuba. This is from Cuba. I'm joking, it's really Cuba, but there's a town here called Lebanon, and they prefer Lebanon, so I was just teasing with the Cuba thing. Jim bought 2 games with GameStop, because that's what he did. He didn't come to Target or Dollar Tree with me, but he did go into GameStop.
Hey, at least I got what was worth my time.
I found these 2 lip balms. Jim loves lip balms. This one's in mint, and this one is in berry, and they're by Mentos. And I'm not really sure 100% why, but they looked very interesting, and he really likes them, and he likes to keep them in his pocket. So I picked some up for him. The other thing that I picked up, and I'll only show you one because I picked up 10 of them, is I picked up his favorite beef jerky. He does have the Slim Jim minis that he can throw in his pocket for work, but he is so in love with these, and they're individually wrapped. I mean, they're $1 a piece. They have gotten smaller over the years. It used to be like, I mean, it used to be like 1.5 ounces, and then it went to like 0.8 ounces, and I think that's what it is now. I think it's 0.8 ounces. I feel like I looked earlier, but let me see. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's 0.8 ounces. So it's just under 1 ounce. But he loves them. So if you've never had them before, these are Jack Link's teriyaki. I don't know, for some reason I just said that and it sounded weird. Teriyaki flavored beef jerky sticks. And they're kind of a soft, moist beef jerky. It's kind of weird sounding if I say it like that, but I don't know where anything is that I'm giving you, so I'm sorry. I don't know if that's the bag there.
Yeah, it was. Got the receipt.
Okay. They had only 3 of Mom's Cokes. If you watch the Walmart haul, or actually I don't think the Walmart haul will be up before this, and it'll be on the other channel anyway. We went to Walmart grocery pickup. We ordered 10. They only had 9 in stock, and one of them opened it was open when she noticed it open when she went in to put stuff in the car. So we actually ended up getting 8. So I just picked up, they only had 3, so I picked up 3. So she just has 3 to go. Yes, okay, so this bag is from there too. So last night I mentioned that Sarah Jane from Chic on the Cheap did a Target Dollar Spot haul, and she showed this really cute little skeleton, and she mentioned the fact that it had like black on the background and how it would stand out against her curtains. And I was like, that's genius. Well, of course I went to Target first. They didn't have it, but they did have one at the Dollar Tree. And boy, is he cute. He does have purple spots in his eyes, which you probably really won't. You could see on the camera, but you probably won't see them from the window. But he's jointed, and he's fun. He's really fun. He's a cute little skeleton. I found this picture frame. Again, it's from the new Crafter Square, like the updated Crafter Square label. So this was something that they had. Like they usually, I feel like every store is probably going to get a couple of the items that the big stores will get. But this is a really pretty picture frame. It is square in nature. It holds a square picture, but it has this beautiful like scallops around the edge, and it's got a piece of wood in the back. Now, if you are just a DIYer who loves wood things, you can totally use this wood square for something and then use this picture frame for something else. And that might be what we do. You'll just have to wait and find out. I picked up another magnifying glass. Tammy Varley was so sweet to send me one, but I kind of want one in my bedroom. It's not all the time that I need to magnify something. I do use readers. I am having the most trouble with similar colors and when the letters are so tiny. So tiny. But if it's sort of like, sometimes they'll print yellow on white or white on yellow or red on orange. When the colors are too similar, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble distinguishing colors. I'm just having this trouble making out the words. I mentioned in a previous haul that I got a new phone. I don't know if you see this yet, but it actually is in, I feel like it's in the friend mail. It might be in the friend mail video. But I wanted to get, I got a couple of cases and I wanted to get a couple of holders, just to have holder options. You guys know I love this from the Dollar Tree. I've had this on so many phones and it holds up so well. This is basically like a ring that you put your finger through. You can also use it like a stand if you position it on your phone properly. And it really does help, you know, because if you want to hold your phone like this, it's not, your arthritis really isn't like that much. So if you can hold your phone flat and put your fingers through the ring, I mean, it's probably better. It's better. I picked up one Christmas thing. I'm pretty sure that's it, just one Christmas thing. And I just thought it was so cute, and I didn't even see it on the website, but you guys know I picked up a very similar one from the Dollar General. And it's this cute little front door with snow on it. It's so cute. These little 4 panels are actually pieces of like secondary pieces of wood on top, as opposed to being like recessed pieces of wood. And it's got this cute little wreath on it with a velvet bow. And look at the knob. It's like a little crystal. And it comes on a jute hanger, and I only had red. So I picked up one of those because I was just like, yeah, gotta get that. I was so excited to find this. I don't have a plan for it currently, but over the course of like doing projects, I'm like, oh, if I had that, that would have made this project so much better. So currently I don't have a project for it, but I was finally able to find one of the fake backsplash. They're subway tiles in gray and black, and it's like a backsplash sticker. Now I have this one. You guys have seen me haul that before, but I'm so excited to have found this one because I have seen many people, like one of my subscribers, well, one of you all, I think you said your granddaughter or your niece or your daughter, basically took it, put it on a poster board, and then like put graffiti on it and made a cool thing for her wall. It was so cool. But I actually love it. I would love it as a backsplash. I kind of wish, just like if I redid my kitchen, I would get subway tile because I love that look. I'm kind of crazy about these white picture frames. I just think they're so classic looking. They don't look like cheap. I know that sounds weird because Dollar Tree's got like such cheap stuff, but they're just white on white, and you can see they kind of have like a, there you go, like a stair step edge. You see what I'm saying? And they're 5x7, and they have the same, like always, easel backs and D-rings on them. I picked up 2, and then I picked up, they had Blu-rays and DVDs and all kinds of things today. This was a double feature. This This was Richard Gere and Topher Grace in the double, and this one is The Number Station with John Cusack and Malin Ackerman. So they look like suspense. I like suspense, action, kind of drama movies like that. So for $1 you get 2 movies. Yep, that's how I roll. Okay. And now I think that's everything from the first. Look, she folded my thing. That's everything from the first Dollar Tree. So if you're interested in getting these like little foldable guys, I think I mentioned this in videos before, but you know, you think like, how am I going to store that? But they kind of like fold onto themselves. I mentioned it plenty of times before that when we were growing up, my mom was the one who loved to decorate for all of the different holidays, but she had all of these like cardboard cutouts because we didn't really have a lot of money. So she used to go to the local dollar type store. It was called Shane's Circus of Values there in Island Park. And she used to have all of these, like she would get them for 59 cents and stuff, and they were all over the house. Well, when we had ones with joints on them, we would just fold them flat. So if you see this fold is flat, you can put it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag if you're worried about any like thing getting on it or wrinkling or coming undone. And it's really a great way to store it. I think that's it. Is this the beef jerky? That's an empty bag. What was in that empty bag?
Don't know.
Oh, you put 2 sodas away?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what it was, 3 sodas. Okay. Now from the other Dollar Tree, which is the one in Cuba here. Cuba's closest, that's why I say like here. I picked up one more floral moss because I feel like this is something you can never have enough of because you can't reuse it. I mean, you can reuse it if you put it in a flower pot, like a flower arrangement, but you can't reuse it when you glue it to stuff. And they had the big bags, which I was happy about, so I picked one up. I picked up these Christmas lights. I don't know that these have been around before. They have clear wires, which wasn't the part that was so surprising to me, but I don't remember green lights. So these say green lights, and of course I didn't get them for Christmas. You guys know me, I'm probably gonna use them at St. Patrick's Day. I also picked up these ornaments. I don't care that people use my ideas. I don't. I love it if you give me credit, or not credit, but give me a shout out and say thank you, whatever. I appreciate that, but I don't care either way. I'm here to teach you. But when I saw these, and I thought instantaneously the tops of knobs, like knobs on the tops of things. It's this beautiful, they're 16 mini ornaments, and it's this beautiful like brushed nickel look to them. So I did that. I found they're unscented, so you can use them on your dining room table, but I found the pumpkin candles, but they only had the tall pumpkin. I picked up 2 orange and this beautiful bronzy color. So pretty, right? I picked up those, and they're individually wrapped, but they didn't have the other shapes. I picked up Mom another mint Purell. Did you guys hear that? And that's a repurchase. I know. And then the last thing I picked up was a rainbow squishy. Is that rainbow squishy not the cutest thing ever? So that's everything. No, it's not. I'll be back. All right, so this is gonna look weird out of its continuity, but amongst the Target stuff, I did find the other bag. I thought there was more stuff because I bought 3 of those picture frames. I was pretty sure I did.
Oh, I'm gonna do with these. Just putting it in.
Yeah, yeah. I also picked up 2 more carvable pumpkins because we are just DIYing the crap out of these things. Excuse my language. And the other things I picked up, and this was, by the way, I meant to tell you, this was from the Washington Dollar Tree. I picked up some electronic wipes because we got a new computer. And I found this phone stand I thought was super cute. Jim is getting a new phone. He's actually getting my old phone, which is new to him, and he's finally gonna start recording for his channel again. And I didn't know if he wanted to try using this, but it's sort of like a makeshift stand that sits flat. I just got this for you, by the way. See, looks like it might be something. Yeah, so it looks like you can adjust it. It came in different colors, but I picked him out the like steel gray because he's like a guy. He's a guy's guy, you know? And I also picked up a tempered screen for an iPhone XS, which I don't have. And actually it says iPhone X. which I don't have, but I wasn't sure if the X also fit the 11, because I know that they had very similar features, but I don't think it does. But I've got another one, so in the meantime I went ahead and got another one. So that's everything. So now back to our original broadcast. I forgot I have the best bag from the Dollar Tree. I picked up this trick-or-treat bag. Now, I don't trick-or-treat, and kids don't trick-or-treat around me. Well, the kids come here. I don't have kids. But I just thought it was so cute, and I really hope that I can DIY this the way I want to. The reason I really loved it is because if you can tell, here, that is like translucent. The moon is translucent, which means all of the house windows are translucent. I just thought that was super pretty, cute, my type of thing, and I hope it works. If it doesn't work, you guys will never know. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't see it, it didn't work. Well, that's not true either, because sometimes I just run out of time. I picked up another one of these canvases because I never saw this one before, and I love it. And I don't, no pun intended. I love the color. I love the verbiage. I love the hearts, the arrow, everything. It's this beautiful brushed pink, like it looks like whitewashed, brushed wood grain, whatever. And it says love. And I'm not going to DIY this one. I have a little like love art thing happening in my bedroom, obviously. And I'm going to add that to that. It's this time instead. Isn't that pretty cool? To go over by the hearts and this thing. Mm-hmm. I picked up another set of the Buffalo Check pot holders. My friend Steven, I think, is sending me towels from Walmart. The Buffalo Check towels from Walmart. And I think I want to show you guys how to do the kitchen towel hanger. I don't know if you guys know how to do that yet. So, you know what? I'll ask you. Let me know down in the comments below. Basically, you attach a kitchen towel to a pot holder, and then you can and a button, and then you can hang it over. I have them. Like, I bought them and made them in the past. I just don't know if you guys... I was thinking about doing it as a no-sew or low-sew project. Like maybe a hand-sewing project. So, let me know. I never saw these before, and it was really funny because I went to the first Dollar Tree and I found those 2 picture frames with the white frames, and I was just in love. And then I went to the second Dollar Tree and I found these 2. This one, they're both in the same frame. It's the same white frame. This one says "Find joy in everything." That is going on a t-shirt. Wait for that to come to my Teespring shop. I just know that it's possible. And I hate to just use this as a story or excuse, but like, my dad was sick. He couldn't fish anymore. I was not grateful that he died. I was sad beyond measure, but I was so happy for him that he was no longer in pain and no longer sick and no longer felt dependent on anybody for anything. So that is how I could find joy in the worst situations. You guys are going through stuff like that, and maybe you want to see how I dealt with grief vlog. I lost my mother when I was 21. I lost my grandmother. So when I was born, my grandmother came and lived with us. And she pretty much raised me because my mom had to go to work till I was, not raised me, my mother was there too. That sounded terrible, but she was the one who got me off to school in the morning and then off the bus, and she lived with us until I was 12, and then she died there in my house. And then my mother died when I was 21, and I lost my father when I just almost was 40, so 39. And, you know, so I have different ages, different stages of, like, different grief dealings or whatever, but I don't know if you're interested. Just let me know, and I will do a vlog on it. The other one says, "We will gather here with grateful hearts." And I love the simple font. It's just a simple, like, Arial type font with the beautiful script. Nothing fancy. It's got a little tiny, like, little bit of laurel leaves there. And I think that they're just beautiful. And I think they're so beautiful together. And they're so simple. There was also some, I didn't buy any, and I didn't take any pictures because I literally really was just like trying to get in, get out. They had these very simple canvases. And normally when we see the canvas prints, we always go, oh, this one's got so much detail and it's so elaborate and we really like it. But these were just like sprigs of spring flowers, just like a sprig of spring flowers. There was a set, 2 different sets of, like 2 different kinds of flowers, and they're just so pretty. The other crafting thing I grabbed, because you can always use it and you always use it up and you can't really reuse it, is some nautical rope. They had 13 feet at the Cuba, Missouri Dollar Tree. They had quite a bit of them. So I picked up 2 of those. Now remember, the 13 feet is not only longer, but it's a little thicker than the 9-foot one. So keep that in mind if you're doing a project. The other lights were green with clear strings, and these ones are white lights. So I picked up a set of white lights with clear strings. I have no idea what I want to do with them. I think I'm just going to put them in my light, like little basket with my lighting stuff, because of the clear, I'm saying strings, but I mean wires. Because of the clear wires, I feel like the possibilities are endless. Like you could add these twinkle lights to everything. Like, I don't know. So that's everything from the Dollar Tree. This is both Dollar Trees across, let's see, 50, 35, about, they were about 40 miles away from each other, and then respectively 60 and 20 miles away from me. So that's everything. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this haul. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to share this with friends and family, anybody who might be interested in seeing what I got at both of these Dollar Trees. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe, and when you do, a little bell will pop up. It's right here. And when you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.